guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm in the backyard today. Gonna be discussing a few things about the car right now, the taxi. Got it up on the lift. If you follow on my Instagram, you guys have noticed that I've been working on the Fox lately, the Coyote swap Fox. Been making a lot of good progress. Hopefully it's not too windy, the video's not distorted because it's windy outside, but been making good progress on the car. Got the car wired, starting to put a lot of the interior pieces back together. But before we get more into that, we're going to talk about the taxi. So the taxi, I've been trying to get it going again. Everybody always asks, where's the car been? No, the motor's not hurt, transmission's good, everything's good. It's just I've been finding an electrical issue with the car. It seems to want to break up around 6,800 RPM, kind of like if the car has a rev limiter set on the PCM or something like that. I'll play some videos so you can see what I'm talking about, how you're going up in RPM. Don't matter if you're in first gear, second gear. I am on a power glide, so whatever two gears I'm in, and no matter what amount of boost I'm running, it is cutting up and breaking up. And I've changed numerous of things, but here I'm gonna play a video for you guys to see, so you can see what I'm talking about. So as you can hear, it just breaks up. We've tried switching fuels. I went from E85 to Q16, still did it. We thought it was a fuel issue, still doing it. We thought it was maybe a spark plug issue or a coil issue, so I wired in smart coils into the car, some Pro EFI smart coils. Still didn't cure the issue. I tried different spark plug brands and styles and gaps and everything you could think of, and still doing the same thing. We've messed with the dwell on the computer, on the tune, still the same thing. I've changed. I was even thinking like maybe the Pro EFI ECU got damaged or something when it was at the fab shop. My boy Jesus from Tubaso let me borrow his. He had one sitting in the shelf and let me borrow it. We transferred the tune over to the new PCM, still having the same issue. And I even swapped out the factory PCM because the Pro EFI piggy banks off of the stock ECU for like for signals and stuff like that, and changed the factory ECU, same issue, still breaking up. So about ran out of ideas. I even rewired the whole engine harness and still having the same issue. So I'm basically giving up on it for a little bit. I don't feel like buying a new I don't feel like buying like a Holly or something to see if maybe it's the whole ECU itself or the harness itself. Like I said, I've tried everything and just kind of given up on it. So meanwhile, it sits for a while. I was already planning on doing this anyways. I'm going to pull the rear end off of this car and it's going to go into the Fox body because this car doesn't even have a spool yet. And I was planning on swapping out gears anyways, since all we do is 8th mile race. So instead of tearing apart a good rear end, I'm just gonna put this in the Fox body and then just build a new one essentially for this one once I'm ready to try to troubleshoot and figure out what's wrong with the car. I mean, I've had numerous of people try to help me out and I appreciate it. I've tried all the theories and everything and nothing seems to work. So we're just gonna give up on it for a while. It doesn't mean it's not gonna come back out, but I'd rather just focus on the Fox body, get that thing done. That thing's been sitting for a while and we're making good progress. So I'm gonna rip off a few parts off of this car to put it in the Fox, and once I'm ready to continue with the taxi and continue racing again, then we'll replace those parts and put them back in the car. But like I said, for now, I already had the car in the lift. I decided to record midway through it. I'd been slacking on it, so I was just like, you know what, I better record for some content for everybody and give you guys some updates on everything that's been going on with the cars. Let's go check it out. Doggy's out here chilling. Cooper, Charles, what's up, boy? Good boys. A little Coop, a little Christmas jacket. It is Christmas today. It's the 25th. So, like I said, I got started on the car already. Started removing some stuff. Got the e-brake cable, brake lines removed. Already removed my Rear shock, my anti-roll bar links. Let's get this thing removed and essentially get this removed and go to the shop tomorrow and get this installed in the Fox. Just like that, rear end is out. Alright, so I got my pressure washer out. Just hit all my suspension parts with some mean green. I've really never cleaned underneath the taxi, so it's super dirty. Letting it sit a little bit, and I'm going to pressure wash everything before we get loaded up on the truck. Alright, got the diff nice and clean, and my suspension parts. Just gotta load everything up. It's kind of sad seeing the taxi all taken apart, but the parts need to be donated to a car that will be running. Cooper, where you barking at? Oh, they're patrolling. Alright guys, we're at the shop right now. Got the diff in the back of the truck. It's my buddy Gary's Lightning 7.3 Godzilla motor. He's working on it. Got the differential in the back of the truck. Got the Fox on the lift. Ready to rip this old diff out and get the new one in there. Alright, diff is out. Alright, just like that, differential is in. Now that I got this in here, I can start plumbing my brake lines on the car. Alright, let's finish torquing everything down. Alright, I got the wheels mounted on the car. It's still sitting up a little bit high because it's still on the lift. So we'll drop about another 1.5 inches. But man, the tires look beefy. Look at that. Alright, let's check out the updates on the trunk. As you can see, it's all put together. Got my battery box mounted, my ice tank mounted. I ended up cutting the carpet in the trunk and made the tank flush to the ground. I added a switch back here when the car's off. I want to manually circulate ice on the box while the car is parked in between rounds, so I cooled down the blower. So I got a switch for that. Let's check out the interior. So I got the dash in the other week. I also started routing all my speaker wires and my stereo system, so I got everything right there ready to go. Once the center console's in, got my new speakers throughout the car already installed. And as you can see, this is the new release from LMR. The Dakota dash makes it look like the OEM one. Goes up to 160 mile per hour on there, and then you got 8K RPM on it. The whole car basically got all rewired to the interior. This is the new relay box down there. But interior slowly coming together. So you can see you got the headliner up, got a new map light, new dome light. All my wiring for my fuel system. Slowly coming together. It's the center console. Got the MMR ashtray delete with the cup holders and USB charging ports. This is the double DIN I'm going to be running on the car. And then I also bought this bracket from this guy off eBay, which relocates your stereo from being on the bottom to the top, and then moves your AC controllers to the bottom, which gives it a cleaner look, so the shifter isn't hiding your stereo. So that's going to be the one of the other next projects on the car. And then this is the steering wheel I'm going to end up going with for the car. So it's the same steering wheel I got in the Taxi, Ford Performance Sparkle steering wheel with the suede finish on it. I'm not going to make it removable. It will be just like a permanent fit with the Momo steering wheel hub. So, yeah. Let's take a look of how it's going to look. Basically, that's what it's going to look like. Can't wait to see the finished product. It's gonna look nice. Little by little it's getting there. Better than the OEM steering wheel. Let's put this away for now. So there it is. Those are the latest updates on the car. I'm probably gonna end the video there, and I'll make another one once I have more updates on the car. But hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Check you guys out on the next one. Peace.